record.
Recording in progress and spoilers in progress as well. So anyone who listens past this, make sure you're up to date on Hawkeye. That means to episode 6, the finale, and Spider-Man No Way Home, because goddamn, we got to talk about Spider-Man No Way Home.
Yes.
Holy crap, holy crap, holy crap, holy crap. But what should we start with? You know what? Let's
Go ahead.
No, I don't know. I don't know what we should start with. It's just like in this last like 2 weeks, like good 2 weeks to be a Marvel fan. Holy crap. Like we got 3 Spider-Men. We got Yelena showing up in Hawkeye. We
Yeah.
got and I okay. What do you think? I've been waiting to ask you this. What do you think of Yelena and Kate Bishop?
I
Like when they're together, their scenes. What do you think of them?
think they are hilarious.
I knew you'd like them. Like as soon as they started going off and all that, I'm like, oh god, Lacey's probably eating this up with a goddamn
He did the flippy
ladle.
thing. I just liked Kate Bishop's like, God damn it, stop making me like you. She's like, I can't
I'm
help
sorry.
it.
Oh yeah, no, they're good together. I like the mac and cheese.
Yeah, that scene, I found like they were laying it on pretty thick.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I liked it. I was laughing at it and stuff, but I was just kind of like, they're really like, it reminded me of the dad character in Black Widow. What's his name? The
Oh, Red Guardian.
Yeah, it reminded me of like his character's personality, but
Mm-hmm.
on her now, and I was like, okay, this is like really thick, and then it kind of eased off a little bit in
Yeah.
the following
Well, she's
episodes.
just I think also she was like right there. She's like trying to intimidate Kate. Like, like I know everything about you. That's why remember she's like, "Do you keep saying my full name just to let me know that you know it?" She's like, "I know everything, Kate Bishop."
I can't. Yeah, that's true. Actually, I didn't think of that.
Right?
Yeah, that's true.
It's intimidation tactics.
I don't know how to intimidate people.
offering her offering her mac and cheese out of a pot. She's like, "Sit, eat." it, it's important to eat. My dad said so. It's like your dad said a lot of crap though.
And I kind of hope, like, do you think she will be, if they make a second season, do you think she'll be a part of it, or do you think she was just kind of in it to kind of be an art?
Uh, I I think she'll definitely show up again. But like if they don't put her and Kate in like more scenes together, like as quickly as they can, like they're idiots because their scenes together were like some of my favorite in the in the entire series. Like, nothing's gonna beat them Trek arrows though, but like they had some
Yeah.
good scenes.
Yeah, and I think like the actress that plays Yelena, whenever she's like on screen, she kind of just like steals the show. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, she's just a really
Florence
strong
Pugh.
actor. Yeah.
Florence
Pew pew
Pugh.
pew.
Florence Pugh.
It's
But
weird
yeah,
because like,
she
oops, sorry,
she
go ahead.
does play her character so well.
Oh yeah, okay. I haven't read the like
Well,
black.
like not I don't mean like accurate to the comic. I mean just
Oh
like
okay.
I want to see more of her immediately. It's like, holy crap,
Yeah,
she's
I want her
good
to have her
and
own
she's
movie.
funny.
Yeah, yeah,
I don't know about her own movie, but like put her in a team for sure.
yeah, yeah. A team movie would be better. I think it would
Yeah.
get old if she was just by herself.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. Like
Yeah,
put her on the Young Avengers with
yeah,
like Kate Bishop and like all of those people, right?
yeah. That's true.
But
Yeah,
yeah, their scenes, phew, I loved her showing up. I loved her like showing up at Kate's apartment and her being like, "You tried to kill me." She's like, "I didn't try to kill you. I tried to think deep before I threw you off the roof."
she's like, yeah.
Yeah. If I wanted to kill you, you'd be dead.
I'd be dead. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, she was great. And yeah, I holy crap, the trick arrows in that last scene, when they both boom and they're wearing
They're
and they're
matching
wearing
outfits.
they're matching outfits. She's like, you wore it. Oh, it looks so good. She's like, pumping him up about it right away.
Yeah, I do like how the they kind of built up to like finally in the last episode, him kind of like finally being like, okay, you're my partner. Like
Yeah.
when he said it,
Very,
I was like, oh, he said
very reluctantly, but he's like, you're
yeah.
my partner. All right.
I still cheered.
Yeah, I know. I liked it too. Yeah, they definitely had some good like team moments when they were in their fight too. Like, but oh, those trick arrows, holy.
Those some of them are so random, and like I would just like to point out that Marvel has a knack of like anything that they want to introduce that's kind of like, how can we explain this? They're just like, just write Stark on it. And it can do anything we want it to.
Stark or Pym.
Yeah, yeah.
But I loved them shooting the one van with the Pym arrow
Yeah,
and
what do
like
we
the
do now?
owl stealing them, and he's like, well, well, what are we gonna do about that? It's like you're probably not gonna do anything, but that owl is probably gonna go rip those guys out of that thing and eat them because that's what
Yeah.
owls fucking do. So thanks for that, Hawkeye.
I want to be those like get those suits for like Halloween. Feel like we can be the Yo Bro guys. Or not.
Oh my god, the tracksuit mafia.
Yeah.
How oh my god. The whole time they were running down, I'm just thinking like, where are they getting all these fucking tracksuits? Not even like where are they getting all these people? Where are they getting these tracksuits? They're like, oh well, we had to get a few green ones. It's like, yeah, but look at all these
They
tracksuits.
got to do it in bulk.
Oh my god, it was crazy, all those tracksuits. But I love the tracksuit mafia,
I
bro,
do too.
bro, bro, yo,
Bro.
bro. But yeah, that amazing. And holy shit, Wilson Fisk, the Kingpin from
That
the
guy
Daredevil
was good.
series. Oh, right?
He
And
nails
like,
it.
what a tank, right?
Yeah.
It like shoots him with an arrow and he's like, ah.
Yeah, well, I was confused. I thought he was just like, I didn't know he had like crazy strength. I thought he was
There's
just like a
like
big guy.
there's there's like you got to consider too, he's fighting like, she's not that big and like he's huge, but like in in comics and stuff, I don't know if it's going to be like canon. It's like he's solid muscle, he looks fat but he's solid, he's 300 pounds of
Oh.
solid muscle, and he's a mutant and blah 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 blah, blah and all this. But yeah, it's just kind of one of those things you got to accept. Like Wilson Fisk fights Spider-Man, so you
Oh.
gotta, yeah, see, yeah,
So
so
he's
like you
pretty
gotta
strong.
figure, right? Tossed her around.
That guy that played Kingpin in it, he's the one that was in that like the Cell movie and like Law and Order for like 15 years. He's
Oh,
such a
was he
good
really?
actor, like,
Yeah.
and he was so like
Vincent
underused.
Vincent D'Onofrio.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was like really creepy in the Cell too.
Hmm. But
But
yeah, he's played a killer Kingpin.
yeah, he gave me Penguin vibes, like the same feeling like when Danny DeVito was on screen, like at when you first meet him, where you're just like, I am creeped the fuck out. Like you're
Yeah,
so
very.
creepy.
He's like, have have you watched the Daredevil series?
No, not yet.
Oh, you gotta watch the Daredevil series because and he felt different in these, not as like menacing and threatening, but the Daredevil series,
Oh yeah.
like he was a lot stronger and all that in this than he was, like he felt more like stronger, but again, he was fighting a girl, right?
Yeah,
No
who's like,
offense, no offense, but he
no,
was
but
fighting
she's like
like
90 pounds.
exactly, and he's like 300 pounds.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true too.
But holy shit, the damage he took! Got hit by, shot with arrows, hit by
Yep.
a car.
The damage she took.
Yeah, no, no, yeah, she definitely. But like after he got hit with the car, I'm like, oh, okay, that's different. And he gets up, explosion. He gets up.
That's why I don't know how if a bullet's gonna do it. He just got lit
No,
up by like 7 arrows.
he's always wearing like body armor and stuff, though.
Oh yeah, so maybe he
Yeah,
survives. You don't actually see him get shot.
yeah. And the outfit he's wearing with the like Hawaiian shirt and stuff, that's right out of a Spider-Man comic called Family
Oh,
yeah, Family Business or Family Matters. Wait,
oh, okay.
Family Matters is the old show.
Yeah, I was like, sounds like Urkel.
But yeah, the final battle killer. I called it. The mom was evil.
Yeah, and we called it
But
She'd Be
even
Home for
like,
Christmas.
yep. But even like, I don't even know if I'd classify the mom as evil, but she just got wrapped up in stuff, right?
Yeah,
She had
and
to do it because of her husband, and then she kept doing it because of the money.
yeah, and her fiance ended up being just like a ditz that can do cool
I,
sword tricks.
I called that too, that he was
Yeah.
just gonna be like,
A
just gonna be
dope.
some doofus. And he
And
was, but he
he
turned out to be a
delivered.
very, yeah, he turned out to be a very handy doofus, apparently.
Yes. The best kind of doofus to have
Yeah,
around.
yeah, exactly. So yeah, Hawkeye, awesome. I love how they had it at Rockefeller Center, that big
Mm.
Christmas tree, and him getting stuck in it and her having to shoot the acid arrow to get him out. And he's like, don't do it, don't do
Don't
it.
do anything.
uh,
I realized I didn't want to Google it before we talked
mhm.
because I'm starting to be able to like pick up things that are probably like symbolic, but I don't know why yet. And
Okay.
so at the end, when he gives his wife that watch and she flips it over, I was like, that was something. But I didn't want to like Google a whole bunch of it because I felt like that was cheating.
Okay. That was there's been speculation that she's this character called Mockingbird, Agent 19.
Okay.
And this just kind of confirmed it, that like, yeah, she is.
Oh, okay.
So that
So
was
she's a power or a superhero too.
not really a superhero, but she's very, like, she's like Clint Barton. She's very capable. So like, that's how they met. And like it really, it calls back to Age of Ultron, when like we first meet her, when like the Avengers show up at Clint's farm, and Tony right away goes, she's an agent of some sort. And
I
yeah,
didn't
there's
even
been,
notice that.
yeah, and there's been kind of like little callbacks to it and all that, because in the comics, for a time, Clint Barton's married to,
Oh, okay.
yeah. So yeah,
Cool.
that's what that was. Did you watch the end credit scene?
Just like the musical?
Yeah,
Yeah, I was upset.
yeah.
I was sad.
I didn't like that at all.
No, I waited for it to end, thinking that
Yeah,
I would be rewarded with something,
something
but I was not.
something good, right? Like,
Yeah.
holy crap. Yeah, no, I didn't like that at all.
No, it made me
But
uncomfortable the first time.
I did like the one Hawkeye line when they're like, Hawkeye seems like a really cool guy. I
That's all
laughed
we know
pretty
about
hard. Yeah,
him.
I laughed pretty hard at that. Yeah.
Yeah, I could definitely see it being a play in real life if that was like a thing.
You know
Like
what?
Avengers were real.
I think Marvel did that because they're like, let's see if people like this. Let's see if we could do a play next.
See if people bite. People
They're
totally
gonna
would.
they're gonna do a Spider-Man Into the Shadows.
Of course they are. Spider-Man 25. Like
Yeah, yeah. because everyone wants more Spider-Man right now because No Way Home just came out. We went and seen it.
It's good.
Holy crap. It lived up to it. Like it delivered. I kinda wish we didn't find out everything we found out about it before because like how much more of a surprise it would have been, but I guess, that's just how things are.
Yeah, how they have to advertise.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Well, like I just mean all the leaks. Like before the first trailer came out, we already knew that Doc Ock was gonna be in it. We already knew we were getting
Oh,
Green Goblin. We already knew like we were getting a bunch of the villains. And there was like constantly like rumors that Toby and Andrew were gonna be in it.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of
So like,
sucks.
oh yeah, yeah. We like, went into the movie expecting a lot,
Yeah.
but it delivered and they never confirmed it, right?
Yeah,
So
that's true.
there was like tons of things that we thought was going to happen or wanted to happen that didn't happen, and stuff we didn't know was going to happen that did happen. Like, whoa.
I before we get started would like to ask people, how do you feel about people cheering during movies? Because I personally get so uncomfortable. It
I
makes
love
me
it.
so uncomfortable. I don't know
I'm
why, but it makes me
I'm a
so
cheerer.
uncomfortable.
I'm a cheerer.
I know. I was beside you. I was like,
This guy won't shut up.
who is this guy? No, but like,
Like, oh my god, tell me what's
yeah, and I was like, didn't
going on.
we all know that Toby was gonna be here? Like,
We did, but we didn't. It was never confirmed because they were like, always like, no, I'm not in the movie. And like,
yeah,
especially Andrew Garfield, he got
he was
blasted
nasty
with it
about it.
so hard. No, he wasn't as he was just like, no, I'm not in the movie. And
Stop
but he
asking me.
he got asked more than anyone else. Like, I posted the one meme of like Spider-Man holding back the truck and the kid like walking in front of it playing a video game. And it was like Andrew and Toby.
No, I
But
think I liked it. It was long. It was a long movie,
didn't
but
seem long to me. Time flew.
time
Could have been longer. I would have watched a 6-hour movie.
just about Spider-Man.
Just about, there was
Lot.
three of them.
That's true.
Each
They
they
did really well together too.
they can each have 2 hours. But yeah. Oh God, did they ever, right? I loved I wouldn't have liked them just showing up for the fight. I really like that they showed up and we got to find out like what's been going on in their universe. They had that whole scene of them in the lab working together, and then
Yeah.
them like up on the scaffolding, like just talking, and he's like, "Oh, I got a back thing."
Yeah. I like that Andrew Garfield was so like he's like the needy Spider-Man.
This is so cool. I've never had brothers.
Yeah. So yeah, it was good. I didn't find MJ as intolerable this
Mhm,
time. It wasn't as
mhm.
bad. Um yeah, I think like I I feel bad because I know that you are very excited about it.
I
And I
got lots
enjoyed
to
it.
say. I got lots to say.
I enjoyed it. I think I had to pee the last hour, and so it kind of wrecked.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? Like I'm just kind of
Well,
letting
you'll
out of pee.
you'll have to give it another go when it comes out on streaming
Yeah,
because I'm
that's
sure it
true.
will in like a month or two.
Oh yeah,
But
we'll release it.
holy crap, Willem Dafoe is the Green Goblin. He's like, for me now at least, he's up there with like, Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man and Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. He's
Yeah,
anyone anyone who does the Green Goblin after this, big shoes to fill. Like
yeah. He does
he
crazy so good.
he was scary,
Yeah,
especially like, when he ditched the helmet And he had that like, oh god, I loved it when he had that torn up hoodie with the hood, and
Yeah, he's just like,
it
ugh.
looked it looked so like more Hobgoblin, because he more has a hood than Green Goblin, but it just looked so like comic booky, and
Yeah,
it just worked so well.
yeah, he's a
And
scene stealer too.
holy shit, overpowered. Like I think of it like this, right? We've seen like Spider-Man punching Captain America, and like Captain America, hitting the ground. He's flying around and stuff. Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin was just taking straight up shots from Peter Parker and just
Yeah,
like laughing at him,
and that's the crazy. You know, someone's crazy when they're just laughing while you're just
right?
punching the shit out of them.
I loved I loved when he like picked him up and then he like power bombed and speared him through like 3 floors. I'm like, oh,
Damn.
oh mercy. But yeah, crazy good. Uh he stole every scene he was in as
Oh,
like,
definitely.
crazy as like, crazy goblin. But I loved some of the villain interactions we got, like the lizard and Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
He's like, oh Max, it looks like you've had a makeover. Like, I can give you a makeover if you want. What? Into a giant lizard? He's like, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. That's all I
Yeah,
got.
yeah. And then when he's like explaining to them all what the lizard did, he was like, tried to turn the whole city into lizards. It's crazy. Oh
Yeah,
God,
it was.
it reminds me of this like a panel from the Spider-Man comic, and he's like talking to this villain who turned himself into a dinosaur, a pterodactyl, and Spider-Man says to him, he's like, you have the ability to rewrite DNA on the fly. You could, like you could use that to cure cancer. And the villain's response is, well, I don't want to cure cancer. I want to turn people into dinosaurs.
That doesn't sound way as cool as turning people into lizards.
Oh my God, I know, eh? And it's just like, oh my God. But like, yeah, that's what it reminded me of, him just being like, like, I'll turn you into a lizard. Come on.
Yeah.
But yeah, some great interactions. I loved Jamie Foxx had a lot of
Yeah, he was
funny
good.
parts. Yeah, when he's talking to Sandman too, and they're talking
Yeah.
about their origins, and he's like, well,
Yeah.
I fell into a fish tank with a bunch of eels, and they, all attacked me. And then, Sandman's like, well, I fell into a super cloud. He's like, damn, gotta be careful where you fall, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, I felt bad because like when he first said that, like I fell into a giant batch of eels or whatever. I like laughed, but I was the only one in the theater that laughed. But ended up being a funny scene. So I was
Yeah,
like, yeah, whatever, guys.
yeah. I
I'm the
just seen that.
monster.
Yeah, I just seen that coming, so I laughed first.
I'm not a bad person.
No, but yeah, I loved it. I loved like the Doctor Strange and Peter fight when when he comes out of it and he's like, I think I just beat Doctor Strange. Holy crap.
Yeah, I feel like Doctor Strange could have tried harder, but
Maybe, maybe.
we'll
But
let it go.
in his eyes, Peter's just a kid, right?
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, Doc Ock, killer. All the villains, killer.
Yeah,
Toby and Andrew.
funny.
Yes, more. I want more Spider-Man movies with Andrew now. Like, you know what? I think they could still do a few with him. I think make him the Spider-Man for the Venom, for like the Venom movies.
That's true too. Yeah, because I wonder, do you think Toby's too old now?
Toby, I think we could get one more movie out of him. Like, like I've said before, if it's like an old man Logan, like, an
Yeah,
old man Spider-Man,
like a
get him
gritty
at the
one.
very end, like, he's outlived everyone. He's got nothing left.
Okay,
This is
yeah.
his this is the end, just like Logan, right?
Yeah. But in real
I
life,
think,
I want Tobey Maguire to be my best friend.
oh my God, right? He was,
I think he's probably really cool in real life.
oh yeah. I liked when they're let's kick some ass. And he's like, let's cure some ass.
I was like,
he's like he's like out of the Spider-Man, he felt like he's like the older brother, right?
yeah. Yeah,
And
he's the
like,
goody two shoes
Andrew,
one
yeah,
too.
Andrew Garfield's like the middle, like, attention starved brother.
Yeah.
And like, Tom's the overachiever.
Yeah.
Because holy shit, if I could change my vote in our Spider-Man vote, I think he's the new Spider-Man. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
chef's kiss. Oh, so good.
Uh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I like all of them. I think they were all good Spider-Mans,
Right?
other than Spider-Man 3. But we talked
Spider,
about
yeah,
that.
yeah. Spider-Man 3 was pretty bad. But yeah, I I cheered. I cheered at the one scene when they first start working as a team, and they
Oh,
all
okay.
swing up and land on top of the Statue of Liberty, and there's the three of them there. It's like, yes, this when I first watched the first Spider-Man movie in like 2000 I think that's when the very first one came out. Like, it was all leading to this,
It took 21 years.
and it was worth it. It was so worth it to see them all together, to see them fighting together, working together. Like, oh my God.
All right, that's worth a cheer. I understand the cheer then.
I was so excited and so amped for that, especially like, we got all the guys back to play the villains. You got like, this was something that like I'm so glad they did it when they had the chance, because like, actors get older, they're not around, it's not the
Yeah,
same if it's not really them. Like, this was just, and
perfect
especially
timing.
like, yeah, everything they can do with this, with Tom Holland Spider-Man, like, henceforth, like, he's got no ties. And oh, that suit at the end, the class, the classic shiny red and blue. Oh, mm,
Yeah.
swinging through Rockefeller Center, and like, it had to be like, before the Kate Bishop and Clint
Yeah.
Barton fight, right? Because the tree was still up,
Oh, that's cool that they overlap like that.
right? And how we got Daredevil was his lawyer. Remember the
Oh,
guy that caught the break and was like, I'm a really good lawyer? That's the
yeah.
guy that plays Daredevil. So in one week, we finally, we've never had from an official MCU like property, like movie show, acknowledge one of the Netflix series, but we
Oh,
had
that's
it.
cool.
We had a movie and a show acknowledge it in one week. It's like Kevin Feige being like, "Hey, here's some Christmas gifts, guys. Enjoy."
Oh, thanks, Kevin.
Yeah, thanks, Kevin. But yeah, Spider-Man No Way Home, so good. Uh, had to go see it. Had to avoid the spoilers.
Yeah.
We've been lucky. No one's tried posting any spoilers in our group, so that's
Yeah,
good.
everybody was pretty cool about it.
Yeah, yeah, because you will be banned.
Yep. And we
But
will show up at your house with potatoes.
yeah, yeah. We'll show up at your house like Kingpin showed up. Even if you shoot Lacey with an arrow, she's gonna keep coming. Try it.
I
Shoot her
will
with an
keep
arrow.
going
I
to
dare
the
you.
car.
I dare you to shoot Lacey with an arrow.
Don't
She's
say
not afraid of
that.
you. She's not afraid of you, okay? Just go
I'm not
ahead and shoot
afraid of
her. Yeah.
you.
But
Get
yeah,
shot with an arrow.
I think it's my new favorite Spider-Man movie.
Oh wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, I know. But I am a sucker for anything new. Something just came out. I'm like, it's the best because it's most recent.
Yeah. Well, What do you think of the after credits of
Ooh,
I
Venom.
had to go to the bathroom, so I left, and I could tell that you were embarrassed to
I
be with
was
me.
embarrassed. I was like, oh man. I was like, you know what? I started to pretend that Ben wasn't really with us, and I'm like, oh, I'd be embarrassed for that guy. His wife just got up and left.
Ben's like, I want to
Sit down, you're embarrassing us.
go
But I loved how Venom was there, but he didn't show up, didn't help out. He was just getting drunk in a bar. It fits the Venom that they've made.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
know, he was absolutely no help, and all he did was get drunk in a bar and be like, wait, 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 wait. So tell me again what happened.
Yeah, and then he just disappears.
But did you see what happened when he disappeared? The
No.
little black thing. There was a piece of the symbiote left behind.
Oh, okay, I did see that. Yes.
Yeah, and like I think this is how we're finally like we're gonna get a Venom in the Marvel
Oh,
Cinematic Universe.
oh, do you think it'll be Tom Hardy or a different Venom?
No, I think they're gonna do someone else.
Oh, maybe Tom Hardy doesn't want to do it.
No, no, I think they like Tom Hardy's Sony's Venom, right? And
Oh,
like
okay.
Spider-Man and Sony, like what they came out and said because like Sony owns Spider-Man and like that includes all of his villains and
Yeah.
people like that. But they let Marvel use it. But what they're going to be doing going forth is they're going to like, kind of like trade, right? Like, okay, you want to use Venom? Well, we want to use this guy. And you
Oh,
want to use
okay.
what we want to use, Yeah.
Cool.
So like that's what they're going to kind of be doing, which is like, it's great for us fans.
Yeah, it makes way better movies.
Oh yeah. Like we're going to get a Venom in the MCU. And what's really good about that coming through is remember after Loki, I started telling you about Secret Wars and all that.
Mm-hmm.
In Secret Wars, that's when we have and like I feel like at the end of this whole multiverse thing, we're gonna have a Secret Wars, and it's gonna
Mm.
be like as crazy as Spider-Man was, bringing in all this multiverse stuff. Secret Wars will probably be insane, and in Secret Wars is where Spider-Man first gets the Venom symbiote.
Ooh, so do you think
Yeah.
Tom Holland will be Venom then?
I think he'll get the Venom symbiote and he'll like, he'll like when Spider-Man has it. But I don't know who's gonna be Venom
Ooh, it's
like
gonna be
because we
hard to
haven't seen
fill.
an Eddie Brock, but we do you know the guy that's always making fun of him, calling him Penis Parker and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. His character in the comics actually becomes Agent Venom for a while, but I
Mm,
couldn't see him being a superhero. He's kind of a
no,
No, I
kind of a
don't, and I
dweeb.
wouldn't like it. I
Yeah.
what I would like is because he's gotten in shape and he's like looking real good. Ned, I would like for him to get it
I'm like trying to
and
think of
be
who.
Venom because he doesn't have the same attachment to Peter anymore. And I think it'd be interesting for it to be like, well, without Peter being his friend, he's turned into a real dick and all that. And then he gets the symbiote and Peter's got to fight him. But
Okay.
Peter still remembers him as his friend. But to him, Peter's
Uh,
fucking nothing.
oh, that'd be sad.
Yeah, for Peter. And like, if reading Spider-Man, watching Spider-Man, it's all about watching that guy be sad, man.
Yeah, that's true. He's always sad.
Yeah, exactly. Like shit, Aunt May died in this movie.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And she did the like remember I've been saying like, oh, we haven't seen the Uncle Ben, like and that's like such a big part of Spider-Man's story and all that.
Yeah.
He didn't have Uncle Ben that died and told him, with great power comes great responsibility. In this
Right.
universe, it was Aunt May,
Oh, right.
right?
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So
But in all fairness, I was surprised she got up at all because, like, that,
I thought she was fine.
well, like, that thing hit her from behind and she, like, flew.
ragdolled, right?
Yeah, I was like, how the fuck is she walking right
It was crazy. But yeah, I guess she was just like in shock or something, right?
Yeah, yeah, that will do it.
Yeah. But yeah, crazy movie. We had the three Spider-Man. We had we had six villains. So technically we had our Sinister Six, but
Ooh.
one of them was hanging out in a bar in Mexico getting fucked. I loved when he stood up and he's like, "Let's go skinny dipping." He starts playing with his nipples.
Yeah. Oh, man, I hope Venom's so funny.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't really like the last one.
Yeah.
It's kind of dog shit. But I more blame the pandemic for that, you know.
Yeah.
You can really tell that it was like made under huge restrictions.
Yeah.
But it
Well,
is what it is what it is, you know. Feels like when it comes to movies and all that, we're kind of getting back on track. We had five great Marvel series this year. So far, it's looking like Loki's gonna win in that poll,
yeah, that was so
which
good though.
which I'm not surprised at all that
No, it
Loki's
was
gonna win. Yeah, it was awesome.
wicked.
Uh but let's talk about let's finish this off. We'll talk about the Doctor Two. Sorry, Doctor Two. Doctor Strange 2 Multiverse of Madness trailer.
Yes. Um, I tried to watch it today and I didn't know which one it was because YouTube is completely now overpopulated
Yeah,
with
with
like
like
everything.
explanation videos for it and
Yeah, and I'm like, I just want a trailer, but it's like explaining like Easter eggs in the and I'm like, what? So I think I might have saw some of
did
it.
you see did you see the giant like tentacle thing with one eye throw a bus at Doctor Strange?
No, but is
No?
it the thing from
Okay.
Suicide Squad?
No, it isn't. It's something different. It's this character called Shuma Gorath. But we got we got to see Shuma Gorath. We got to see America Chavez. We got we got an evil Doctor Strange in it, and I think it's the Doctor Strange from the What If series. So you may have to
Oh,
watch that if you want to know what's going on with him, but you may not. It could just be a variant Doctor Strange, because as we know, variants are fucking everywhere
yeah, they
now.
can do whatever they want.
Exactly. But yeah, it looks killer. Can't wait for it.
Yeah,
There's
I didn't know he was evil in it.
he's not. There's a evil version of him in it.
Oh, well, same
Yeah.
same shit, different pile.
Yep, true enough. Wanda's in it.
Ooh, that's exciting. I hope
Yeah.
she. Oh, I guess she did get her own series already. Derp. I was like, I hope she gets her own series. Derp.
She did, and she tortured a whole bunch of people. She was actually really shitty in it.
Maybe her own movie would be cool.
Well, I think this movie's gonna kind of like she's like wildly powerful, and she could have crazy implications like later down the road. She could do the No More Mutants M Day. That could lead into House of M, but we need the X-Men for that. And
Yeah.
we need to not, be getting jerked around getting more Frank boners. I know, right?
Boner.
I know, boner. and, and on that note, we're gonna close it out.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. This was our spoiler-filled review of Hawkeye, Spider-Man, Doctor Strange. It's a good time to be a Marvel fan. We got a bunch of series coming up next year. We got, I think, Moon Knight's coming out first.
Ooh.
We got She-Hulk, Miss Marvel. You know,
Ooh,
yeah.
She-Hulk.
When it comes to movies, we got the Batman coming out. We got Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness. We got Thor: Love and Thunder. Ugh,
Ugh,
Thor: Love and
I'm so
Thunder.
excited.
Can't wait for that one. You know, next Christmas we got the Guardians of the Galaxy. We got Shazam 2 coming out. We got Aquaman 2 coming out. It's going to be a good year to be a comic book fan. So stick around. We're going to try and cover as much of it as we can. And oh yeah, next week, Book of Boba Fett comes out.
Yeah.
So
Boba Fett, my
so it's a
husband.
good
If I
good
wasn't.
time to be a it's a good time to be a nerd. Lacey's going to marry Boba Fett. Cool.
Bye.
Bye.